Oh yeah, that's a good 3 pages, 4 pages, four. Oh, that's going to be a good show tonight. What? Scusi, signore? Ah, yeah. The cycle aroma looks really good. I like the green. It takes the glare off of my face. It doesn't bleed me out so much. And the lighting, you did a good job with that. I gotta say, major improvement from last month. Scusi? Scusi? We're live. Of course we're live. That's a part of the show. Ooh, we're live. We're going. Ah, all right. Buonasera a tutti. And welcome to another episode of Galileo Speaks, the behind the scenes look of what goes on behind the universe according to Galileo show. I am your host, the Galileo. All right, and some announcement time. Are you just happy? I know I am. All right, on every Friday, we're going to have Friday Factoids. Hey, I got that right on the first shot. I like. That's right. Friday Factoids. That's going to be the once a week thing we're going to be doing with the factoids about astronomy, about some science, something new, something different to bring to the universe according to the universe according to Galileo fan the page. This is something to be a little more interactive, so you can get some little factoids going on. We did the one last week on Uranus. That's Uranus, not the other word. All right, we missed it this week because we were on. My son came home from the Marine Corps on 10 days of leave, so therefore, uh, it was just one of those things. We had a family get together, so we missed it this week, but we'll be back on track next week. So that's going to be really good. I like it. All right, more announcements. Oh, this is a great one. This is a great one. I'm so happy to announce that this one. It's not happening yet, but we're going to be. We've been approached by one of the talent coordinators of the Arizona Renaissance Fair. That's right, the big one in Arizona. I'm happy about that. Like the effects too. I'm really happy about this one. We're in negotiations right now. Hopefully, we'll see something happening within the next month or so. All right. Other fairs, not sure if I mentioned it before, but I think I did. It was the Twin Rivers Fair in Yuma, Arizona. Now, we mentioned this last month, I do believe, but one of the vendors at the Escondido Fair pulled us aside and said, hey, we really like to see your show there. We think it'll be a good job. So now we're pushing a little bit harder for Yuma as well. So, and we'll mention the vendor at the end of the show during our grazie section, which is our little kudos section, huh? All right, next to go on, we have another announcement. Possibly this happens too. We're going to be putting an application in for the Boulder City Renaissance Fair in, that's right, Boulder City, Nevada, not the Colorado. It's right off of Boulder Dam. It's going to be a lot of fun. We were suggested to by one of the other acts we shared the stage with at Escondido, and that was the Naughty Stitchers. The Naughty Stitcher, great act if you ever have a chance to see her. Naughty, naughty, naughty body. I mean body. She talks about cod pieces. Enough said. But if everything goes well, we'll be caravanning with her on the way up to Boulder. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun with that show. Also, brand new one to add on to the list, and I know I didn't add this one on, was Midsummer's Renaissance Fair up in, let me get this right, Cedar City, Utah. Yes, all the way out to middle of Utah. Midsummer, I heard about this fair. It's a 4-day event, runs back to back to back, so we're going to probably make that one more like a working vacation. All right, and that really does remind me about other fair circuits. If you would like to see us there, do give us a comment. Do say, hey, we'd like to see you at this fair, or see you at this fair event, or even the school events. Remember, we still do those as well. And I want to give out a little mention out to. I did mention them at the last blog, so mention them now. That would be the Commonwealth. Actually, Genius Commonwealth Homeschool up there in Hemet. They did that. They asked me to come on and to do a presentation for them. Great at times. I want to give them special kudos again. Really had a good time with the children, and they surprised me. They already were a fun bunch, and I got the T-shirt. Actually, I did. I got the T-shirt from the time that you've been waiting for. I know I've been waiting for this one since the last month, since we mentioned it on the Universe According to Galileo fan page. And now it's time for Ask Galileo. And let me see if there's any questions. No, there's no questions this month. Which does, I'm going to say again, folks, this is how we ask you to help us out. We want you to be part of the interactive part of the show, so do send us your questions in for next month. That's our December Christmas show. That's the Christmas show. So be sure to get those questions to us so we can do the Galileo Ask Galileo segment, all right? We love doing this segment. It's a lot of fun. It gets you, the fan, involved. So, and then we can ask maybe one or two questions. You can ask us. We'll do the best we can to answer. It could be anything about myself, Marina. It could be anything on the science, whatever I haven't mentioned in the Factoid Fridays, or Friday Factoid. That's it, Friday Factoid. Anything like that, a little bit about the history, maybe my arguments with the church, maybe some of the writings and so on. So it's up to you. Bring the questions up. Remember to keep those questions clean. Remember that we do have some small children that are still some of the fans on the site. So keep it clean. Or if you need to write me at my personal one, that's Anthony Esacavello at Facebook. Put it into a note so I can read it that way. And remember, keep it clear. Going on. Oh, God, this is going to be a fastest show tonight. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing with myself. So, anyway, yeah, so we get to that wondrous time. We get to that wondrous time that I like to call Grazie time. Hey, more Grazie time. This is the part of the show, as you know, we're going to give special thanks to. To give out my first grazie to Dick and Condit Wixon of the Golden Coast Productions. They're the ones that put on the Escondido Fair that we went to last month. I have to give them special thanks for bringing us in as a new show. It was a blast. Nice to be working on the, that was the Forest stage. Wasn't the main stage like I mentioned last time, so I have to make that correction. It was just one of the more popular stages. We worked with Adam Reed. We'll give him a moment, shot there. The Naughty Stitcher, like I mentioned before, and one of the fun groups. Kind of a really strange group, but I really like these guys a lot. They're a pirate singing group, and they're called the Dread. Let me get this right. The Dread Crew of Oddwood. Acts very, very good act. Strange, but a lot of come out in the San Diego area. That's where they're located. So give it a shot, huh? Give them. Tell them Galileo sent you. They'll appreciate it. All right. Getting back to the special thanks again to Adam Reed, the Body Juggler. We shared the stage at Adam. Would like to give you the special kudos again. I know Marina would love to give you some special kudos, and a grazie because you put us on the Forest stage and gave us great stage times. We had a lot of fun. A storyteller, a writer, met him at Escondido. We're very good friends. We're now communicating off and on quite a bit on the Facebook, and his name is Michael Todd Gallowglass. He is a writer. I want to mention his book because I'm about through the first chapter already. It is called First the Chosen, Tears of Rage. And I even got the book and autographed, which you can't really see because it's been blotched out from the lights. But I even got an autograph. I want to thank you, Michael, for the friendship and for the fun. Like I said, I'm only in the first chapter. Believe me, I'll probably give you a little bit of a critique. So far, I'm enjoying how you're developing the gods and the characters, and of course the chosen character, which is your main character. Still having the problems with the names. I can't remember why. I am sorry for that. I'm sorry. But so far, I'm liking the development of what you've done in the first chapter. So, Michael, I got to give you a little shout out for there. Shout out to you. And thank you for your encouragement as well. And, of course, for any other additional things that we do together in the coming years. So I'd like to give you a big thumbs up on that. Right. And another person, a good long time of friend, Douglas C. Rosenbeck. You'll know him as the Fool and as a family. I remember when we were still fooling this dog. That's how far back we go. Douglas, again, I'd like to give you lots of thanks, lots of grazie. Vendors, for the first time on Galileo Speaks, the vendors. Oh, yes, we love you, these guys. I would like to thank the Rourke family, who the vendors are. They are the Stone Circle Stitches. They do a lot of the Renaissance costuming for children as well as adults. Great stuff. I actually met them at Cal City, and then I saw them again at ESCO. Their tent was nearby the the stage I was performing on, which you know as the Foresta stage. Gave me a lot of compliments, a lot of help, a lot of fun. Always one of them was always watching the show. Talked off and on in between the shows, and I got to thank Jenny for that there as well. And to Divine Gifts. The gentlemen there were the ones that encouraged me. I mentioned them earlier for Yuma City, for Yuma, for the Twin Rivers, the Renaissance Affair. They're the ones that encouraged me. They think we do a great job. They say it's one of their better fairs they do, and they encouraged me to push a little bit harder for this one. So we're going to give it a good shot, and hopefully, thank you, the fan, for making us do for allowing us to do this for you every month, and of course the shows that you'll see when we're doing the Universe According to Galileo show. And remember, you're the reason why we do this. We enjoy what we do, and it's the applause. And like with these two special fans I'm going to mention, they remember us from a few years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, at when we were doing the Kronenberg Fair, when we first were getting our start. Which reminds me, we'll mention a special little something, a special announcement at the end of the Grazie section of our show. All right, all right. So, without going on. All right. I'd like to give special thanks to our fans out there. That's Christy Ann and Dennis Nelson. They, like I said before, they remember the show a few years ago when we were first getting started. We were still very rough under the edges, and they said it was the most fun they had at the Corona Fair. And thanks for that. She said she had a really good time and she would love to do it again sometime. All right. So, and I'd like to again thank you, the fans, again for making what we do so much fun and so special. All right, special announcement. A special announcement. This is unheard of at the tail end of our show, but we're going to do it anyway. As mentioning the planets on a stick, as you know, as things change within the show, so do the props. Now, Luna here. That's right, one of the original props here at the Universe According to Galileo show. This is one of the original ones we started from 4 years ago. This year we're retiring these old planets down. They've been a little bit worn, so we decided instead of just throwing them away or putting them away in storage, we decided to say, hey, what can we do different besides just putting them in storage and just and basically wasting space in storage? We decided, with myself, Marina, and Suzette herself, decided to put these into an auction. Yes, you too could own a piece, the original piece of the history of the universe according to the Galileo show. The first time we've ever done these planets on a stick. So to the highest bidder, you'll be able to get a planet. And also, they will all be autographed. I know some of them are a little more banged up than others. This is one of our better examples, which is La Luna. That's all right. So be sure to really think about this one. We're not sure if we want to do each planet individually or the whole thing as a set. But we do ask you to bid because we think it'd be a lot of fun for you to own an actual piece of history of the show and the original history of the show. So it'd be a lot of fun. And remember that we've got the Giove right here. Remember Giove and the spot. That's right. We're going to repeat our Doom. And I know you guys have been waiting for this one to bid, and I know this one's going to bid well. Venus, you know it as Veneri. That's right. For all those guys who don the wig, get the special one here. I don't have that bad boy autographed for you, huh? All right. And remember to give for the highest bidder, once we announce who you are, be sure to be able to send it to us in a money order. We do not have PayPal, and we do not have an Etsy account. That's coming a little bit later as things start to progress within the next year. So, right now, it's just going to be a money order. We'll give you once we find out who the person is, the highest bidder or bidders, we'll contact you directly, probably with the next video blog, and then we'll be able to send in the money order, and we'll send this out to you, and we will not charge you shipping. So it'll just be with what you bid on. So if you bid on one, bet on them all. So we look forward to seeing what kind of fun and who's all going to be the takers of this, because this is really a lot of fun. All right? All right. That is the special announcement. And I'd like to say on behalf of Marina and Suzette and myself, grazie for joining us for this time around, and look forward to our next month, the December edition of Galileo Speaks. That's going to be our Christmas edition, so we're going to be doing things a little bit different on that one. So we're looking forward to really be doing that one, and be a little more holiday cheer. All right, and I want to wish everybody a belated happy Thanksgiving, and ciao for now, and again, good night. All right.